Now, this week's Best Bets with Hunter McCann.
Buckle up. Here comes the best bets for this weekend as the NBA playoffs now in the middle of the conference semifinals.
And Mike, that's exactly where we're going to start. As the Oklahoma City Thunder pack their bag with the series tied and head to Dallas for Game 3 on Saturday afternoon. The Mavericks have both the size and length advantage in this matchup, but have not put it together against the Thunder quite yet. Luka Doncic has struggled since sustaining a knee injury last series against the Clippers. He has still played, but not to the level we are used to seeing from the superstar. The Mavs have the firepower to hang with the young Thunder squad, and we saw that on Thursday. And speaking of the Thunder's young squad, people have been waiting for this team's postseason and experience to rear its ugly head, but they continue to have success, even in a pretty close loss on Thursday. Oklahoma City has had success all season draining the deep ball, and it's a huge reason why they find themselves the 1 seed in the West. But they have carried that into the postseason. In Game 1 against the Mavs, they exploded in the second half to win by 22 points. I think they are destined to grab Game 3 and continue their dominant run.
I think Luka's kind of the linchpin here, but heading into Dallas, you worried this more experienced Dallas team can generate their own success in front of their fans, of course, and giving the Thunder some issues?
Yeah, they had a really good game on Thursday. We were able to get the best of the Thunder. But the Thunder have that unwavering confidence, and they know that they have the talent to be able to beat anybody in the league. So I don't think they'll be able to be shaken in a very hostile environment, and they have something to prove after losing Game 2. I think the best bet here is to ride with Oklahoma City. They have proven to me that they can win in any scenario. They are clutch, persistent, and have a rock-solid team to trust your cash on this weekend as the underdog. So give me the Thunder plus 3.5 points in Dallas.
Wow, that actually kind of surprised me you're going that way. But okay, moving along, Saturday night, the Celtics on the road facing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's correct, and the two teams entered this matchup of the series also tied up. Cavaliers have felt like a one-man show, though, for much of the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell continues to put up impressive numbers, but the rest of the Cavs squad has been so inconsistent. The team has one of the best defenses in the league, and they were able to finally show that on Thursday night when they shut down the Celtics in Game 2. Now, speaking of the Celtics, they came into this series feeling fresh after beating Miami in only 5 games, while the Cavs had to battle against the Magic and get it done in 7. And man, did they look exhausted in Game 1 of this series. Jason Tatum has not been good so far. He's been all right, but not great, really, so to say, so far this series, at least in scoring. But the playmakers around him have kept the Celtics team in the elite category, especially Derek White, who has been lighting it up offensively. White's pick-and-roll game has been a huge part of Boston's success, and he has improved his ability to drain threes. The Celtics no longer have home court advantage and will have to find a way to bounce back in enemy territory.
It is just so hard to be consistent in the NBA, but the Celtics seem like the better team to bounce back here.
Yeah, it's definitely the team that I'm going to be rolling with in this one. It's exactly why we placing my cash right on them. The Celtics have the depth, experience, and explosive consistency to go on the road and still put up huge numbers on opponents. It's similar to what I said a couple weeks ago about this Boston team, and I was correct. They do not have bad games back-to-back. So even if Spider shows up, again, the Cavs just don't have the other pieces to stay competitive with the Celtics. So give me Boston in Cleveland minus 7.5.
Wow, there you go. All right, let's switch some gears over to the Diamond.
All right, the phone rang this week, and Paul Skenes answered. The former LSU star and #1 overall pick will have his MLB debut for the Pittsburgh Pirates in their game against the Chicago Cubs on Saturday afternoon. The Pirates have struggled recently, putting up measly numbers, and overall the last 3 weeks, they have lost series to the Giants, Athletics, and Angels, and those are all not pretty great teams. But they rang their hero, and he is on his way to save the day. Skenes began the 2024 season in AAA, where he has been nearly unstoppable. He has 45 strikeouts and 27 1/3 innings of work, and his ERA is at a .99. I'm extremely excited to see how Skenes can hold up against this Cubs squad. Chicago has some power at the plate, backed by guys like Cody Bellinger, Dansby Swanson, and of course Nico Horner, but it may be a huge ask to consistently string together hits against Paul Skenes. Now on the mound for the Cubbies is Justin Steele, who is one of the many Cubs starters who has been dealing this season. Steele is recently coming off an injury and has pitched for the first time in a month after against the Padres on Monday. In his limited outing so far this season, his ERA is a .96. And now against this Pirates lineup, I expect him to have another big outing opposite of Skenes.
So as you said, they're two impressive arms squaring off here. I think I know where you're going with this one, though.
Look, I'm a Cubs fan, and I'll be rooting for Paul to have a pretty impressive debut, but good thing I am not betting on the outcome of this one. I think both pitchers will be able to dismantle these lineups, leading to a tense and low-scoring affair. So give me the Pirates and the Cubs to go under 7.5 runs on Saturday afternoon. All right, quick recap for you. Thunder are going to take care of business and take back control of this series. Give me OKC plus 3.5. The Celtics don't drop back-to-back games, so it could be a bloodbath in Cleveland. Give me Boston minus 7.5 points. And Steele and Skenes are about to put on a masterclass on Saturday afternoon. Give me the under 7.5 runs in that one.
And oh, wait, there's always more best bets that you can find online.
Sure is. Over on WBRZ.com, I have even more picks for you in the NBA, NHL Playoffs, MLB, and, of course, college baseball. And for even more sports content, check out Sports Shorts Radio Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to noon. I will co-host a show live on ESPN 104.5. And don't forget about Big Guys No Ties with Michael Cobble and myself. The latest episode can be found every Sunday morning during the 9 o'clock news.
Okay, I'm Michael Shingleton. He is Hunter McCann, back every week with the best bets across all of sports.